In our last episode, we shimmied our way through slot canyons with my old friend Tim. This time around, we get to a spot that was highest on my list of must-sees on our big road trip, the Bears Ears National Monument. After spending nearly 3 weeks exploring the San Rafael Swell, we were pretty excited to get to our next destination. So we made our way south, found ourselves a home base out in the boonies, and then went out to see the sights. At the time of our visit, Bears Ears was one of our newest national monuments. And in its boundaries are not only an amazing and diverse landscape, there are over 100,000 Native American archaeological sites, some dating back to over 13,000 years. But what Bears Ears is probably best known for, it's its large number of some of the best preserved cliff dwellings in the world.
Hi Brenda, I found you.
By roughly 1200 AD, this region was one of the most populous areas in all of North America. But in the mid-1200s, after a series of droughts made farming unsustainable, nearly 30,000 people vanished, and left behind are a vast array of amazingly well-preserved homes and artifacts.
Alright, we're in the Bears Ears National Monument. Actually, we got here a couple of days ago. We've already done a bunch of hikes, seen a handful of ruins, and it's pretty amazing. We've been on this road trip for a few months now, and we've kind of been going willy-nilly, just ending up where we end up. But this place was pretty much on top of my list of places I wanted to get to, for a few reasons. First, it's one of our newest national monuments. Who wouldn't want to see that? I want to see it. Second, it's got one of the largest concentrations of Native American archaeological sites in a concentrated area. And that's pretty cool. It's sacred ground. We're respectfully able to come see this. And who wouldn't want to see that? This guy. And then lastly, depending on how things shake out with the current administration, this could be the shortest lived national monument on record. Who knows? I'm not going to get into any kind of political rant, because that's not what this video is about. But I'm going to say the vast majority of Americans, doesn't matter which political side you're on, can all agree our national parks and protected lands are our greatest treasure, or at least one of them. I don't know anybody who doesn't love our national parks. And although this isn't a national park, it's a national monument, it's pretty darn close to the same thing. And it's incredible. And there's Brenda. She's making me walk today. Today's gonna be a big hiking day. So, since this place is a bit of a hot topic these days, I had to see it. Yeah, so no political rant today. But I will say, protected lands are great. They're for all of us. This place has got 1.2 million acres, something like that. It's ours. It's ours. As an American citizen, even people coming to visit this country, you can come see it. And why wouldn't you want to? And why wouldn't they want to protect this stuff? And that's it. We got a long hike. We've been already going for a couple of miles. I think we got 10 to go. See ya.
Jeff, I think that's bear poop, but we don't know unless you taste it.
Surprisingly, it tastes like pepper spray, and there's bells in it. We've seen a lot of big piles of turds. Bear turds. Where there's bear turds, there's bears. Woo.
After a handful of miles, we made it here.
Okay, this one's pretty tough to see. The cliff back there is huge. Tucked in there, there's some ruins. I don't know how they got up there. A lot of the ruins we've been to, sometimes you can see steps carved in or something. This one is tough! I don't know how they did it. There's even a little well down there, or water catchment down there. Bunch of houses. Pretty cool.
And on the way out, we ran into a bunch of these.
Bear tracks everywhere. Whew. All right, today we're still in the Bears Ears National Monument area, but we're gonna go see something you don't see every day. And that is a national monument within a national monument. Smack dab in the middle of Bears Ears is the Natural Bridges National Monument. So we're gonna check it out, because why wouldn't you want to see a national monument inside of a national monument?
The Natural Bridges National Monument is roughly 7,600 acres, smack dab in the middle of Bears Ears, and in its boundaries holds 3 of the largest natural bridges in the world. And we were there to check them out.
All right, we're going in. Gotta go see the second longest natural bridge in the world. It's down at the bottom of this canyon. We actually were just gonna do a lazy day today because I was tired. We've been walking, I don't know, 10, 15 miles a day for the last few months, and I wanted a break. So we went to the parking lot to look at it from the top, but it's not the same as seeing it from the bottom. And Brenda was crying because there was 2 other people there. She felt crowded out. So now we're gonna walk 10 miles to see this thing from the bottom. Wasn't my choice.
It's only a 10-mile hike. That's it.
So here we go. Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, I'm done. Just kidding. I go.
Yeah.
By joining a series of trails together, you can drop into the canyon below and get pretty amazing views of 3 of the largest natural bridges.
The second longest natural bridge in the world. Right there.
And the views of those bridges, well, they're definitely worth the effort.
There it is, way up there.
After a bit more hiking through some incredible scenery, you guessed it, more natural bridges. And of course, what goes down must come up.
Up we go. Okay, we're at National Bridges National Monument. This place was formed in 1908 when Teddy Roosevelt used the Antiquities Act to make Utah's first national park. It's not actually a national park, national monument, but it's run by the National Park Service. Shortly after that, they found a whole bunch of Native American ruins and artifacts, archaeological sites, and expanded the park to protect a bunch of that area. We actually just did the big loop hike and tried to find the Horse Collar ruins, which are up in the side of a cliff. We missed them, couldn't see them from down below in the canyon. So now we're driving out to see them. Because we got to see this stuff. We're all the way out here. Why would we want to miss it?
After a short hike from the parking lot, there's a great view of the Horse Collar ruins way down in the canyon below. After spending nearly a week in the Bears Ears area, we make our way farther south, driving some of the best roads this country has to offer. We find some of the best camp spots on Earth, and see some of the best views. But that's a story for next time. Thanks for watching.